This is the internals of a HP 14-AM102TX. And let me just say, this is not a laptop you want to disassemble just for the fun of it. It is quite an involved process. Not because there is multiple layers of plastic involved to get to the internals, but rather the way that this is assembled is, well, as you can see, the base cover is it's one of those with, it's not flat. There is some thickness to it, and it kind of wraps around the hardware, and so to pry it off you need to like really go slow and gentle. There's so many screws also, so as you can see there is 1 2 3 4 one is not pictured, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 screws to remove. And then thankfully the good thing is that you don't need to remove the bottom rubber feet, so there's no screws hiding behind that, but there is 2 screws hiding there, another 2 screws hiding there, and I didn't know that. And then, so yeah, I took apart the rubber feet for no reason. Okay, the base cover itself. What can we say about it? Well, there is some, it's all plastic. There is some stickers here. And this is the internals. So, it looks like the fan is pulling air in through gaps in the chassis and then blowing it out the side. I don't know what gaps it relies on, but it is what it is. It presumably doesn't have a direct air intake. The bottom of the case doesn't have a direct punch hole, probably because it's trying to like blow in air from like all the crevices so the other components get cool as well. Dual DDR4 SODIMM modules. We got a copper heat pipe that goes across, but presumably this is the CPU, then this is the GPU, into the heatsink here, the little tiny fan. The barrel jack, it is a separate component, so if it wears down you can replace it. There is this ribbon cable that goes to this. This presumably is the power button. Ethernet, VGA, HDMI, they are all soldered to the USB. CMOS battery is easily accessible there. I like this design. SD card, speaker, and then we have our hard disk drive. That's right, hard drive. And then we got our little itty bitty one USB port here on a daughterboard. That's our second speaker with staple bullets and whatnot, because it's after all magnetized. Don't even know what the camera's filming there. Let's bring this down. We got some Intel wireless chip, presumably. Is this screwed in? Is this screwed in, or is it just... Nope, it's not even screwed in, so you can actually quite easily replace the drive. It doesn't even look to me like... Yeah, wow, this is a toolless bay, and considering it's a hard drive, it's pretty impressive. So it's a toolless bay to access the drive, 1 terabyte WD blue, connects to the motherboard via ribbon cable. I'm very shocked by this hard drive mount. It's basically rubber grommets. Need to be careful not to tear off the this is like a friction mount. Huh, okay. This is where you can put in like a second 2.5-inch drive, or that's where the optical disk drive would go. It's one of those slimline units. So yeah, I'm so happy modern laptops don't have optical drive because they just take up so much space. We have a ribbon cable here that I don't know what goes to where, because it falls underneath the motherboard. I'm trying to look, where does the video cable go? So the video cable presumably, well, it's kind of long. It's as if it kind of loops back and kind of goes to this connector here. Pretty small for a video cable. And this is presumably for the touchpad. Then maybe this is for the keyboard. Not too sure, but I'm just trying to observe what I see. No, this is the video. Well, the video comes from there, snakes under the SODIMM and goes to that because it's pretty thick here. So what is this? So what is this connector? This connector is this is a connector that goes to... Why is there so much tape here? Okay, so this long cable, that's the fan. Then this one here that sneaks underneath the power cable. Yeah, this is the video. The video goes all the way to here. Wow, that's pretty long. So if you were to replace the display cable, if it wears down because of opening and closing too many times, or there was a faulty part, you need to thread it along the fan, through the SODIMM bangs, down the side here. It's quite a long run. Quite a long run. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't really need to drag it on any longer than it needs to be.